And we have Stephanie Quayle.
Hello.
It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you so much
And you
for
look
having me.
so beautiful. And just we have to take note
Yes,
of this phenomenal shirt that is blinged, bedazzled, bejeweled, gorgeous.
Thank you.
And the necklace.
So fun.
I love the necklace.
Yes, my daddy's like, you're gonna wear that with your wedding dress. He doesn't even talk like that. I don't even know where that voice came from. He's more like a this, you know. He's like, yes, that was my guns.
It's gorgeous. I love
Thank
it.
you.
I like
Super
it.
fun.
And where's Daddy from?
Montana.
Okay.
He has not there's nothing southern.
I've been to Montana.
Have you?
I have. Yeah, I actually like Montana. It's beautiful.
I love Montana.
What part of Montana?
I'm from Bozeman.
Oh, okay. We actually live in Spokane now.
Oh, do you really?
I'm from Los Angeles, but I live in
Okay.
Spokane, and so does Jenny, and so we're not
Love
that far
this.
from
So,
Montana.
Drinking with Dolly, I think is going to be getting some spins in Spokane very soon.
I think it will be, and we'll talk about that because I love it. Okay, so just give us a quick rundown on how this all got started, because they need to know. How did you even?
Where did it all begin?
Where did it all begin?
It's so funny. It literally began in the barn. My mom says I came out of the womb singing.
Okay.
I'm sure I wasn't. I'm sure it was
She would
just,
know, though.
She would, but the story gets better, as time. It's just like, oh, she was a great baby. I wasn't. But we grew up on a farm. We had a buffalo farm, and we had this barn where we'd bring in the horses. And I've loved horses since I was a teeny tiny, so I would spend a ton of time in this barn. And we had this little silver AM radio that would play country music 24/7. So I think that's where it just got infused into my brain, my love of the stories and just great country artists. And I started writing poetry in my young years, and then I picked up. Well, I started on piano when I was 4, but I didn't start writing on piano. I picked up a guitar when I was 15, and then that's when I really started to get into my little storytelling. And I didn't know it was possible. I didn't have any idea. And then when I was 16, I went to Switzerland on an exchange program. It was my way of running away legally.
You had to get out of Montana.
Yeah, I had to just take a break. Just took a little hiatus. And there was a band there that needed a lead singer. So I said I sing, I auditioned, and that was the first time that I was on stage and singing as myself. And that's when I knew that was going to be my life. I had no idea how. But I just was determined. And so a lot of crazy adventures since then, but my love of music has just grown exponentially. And I've been here in Nashville now for 5 years, and I'm completely obsessed with it as a fan, as a writer, as a performer, and musician. So it's really special. And now, this is my 5th CMA Music Festival.
5th as an artist?
As an artist.
Did you ever come here as just a fan?
No,
I
didn't
really.
I feel like in Montana I was like under a rock or something.
Yes,
I knew nothing.
you were.
I was a little bit. It was a little bit. So my 5th year as a performer, our song just went to radio Monday. And it's just so much is happening. It's funny. I knew that there was going to be a moment where everything was going to shift, and I can't explain what that feels like. All I know is that I feel it, and the coolest part has been the fans feel it too, because my fans are devout. They have been a part of my life for so many years. For them to get to see it and feel like, hey, we did this together, because it's true. Without your fans, you're nothing. If people aren't coming to your shows, then. So it's just the most incredible time of my life.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really good.
And you have been on stage with some fun people.
I've been on, yes.
Yeah, one of my
Really
favorites
fun.
is Jared Neiman.
He's adorable.
Isn't he? He's the
Super
nicest
fun.
guy.
Super nice.
How did all that come to be?
We opened with them. They it was a club up in Missouri, and they had heard our music, and it was just kind of one of those stars lined up, and we were available, and we got to do it, and it was fun.
That's
a lot. It was packed, which is always good. You're like, oh, they're totally here for us. No.
And it was fun. It was fun, right?
Super fun show.
Did any crazy stuff go on?
Not that I was privy to.
So they were
I had to
nice you
actually
and
that
kind.
night. I had to get back on the road, back to Nashville after the show. So that was like a deadhead. We performed and then I was gone to do another performance on Saturday somewhere else. It was bonkers. I was like, love you guys, bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I also have done some little research, and you got to do some writing with some amazing people.
I've been able to write with some amazing people.
How was
Bridget
that?
Tatum is incredible. When I heard her play She's Country with Danny, I was just like, oh, who's this chick? You know what I mean? She is incredible. So I've been really blessed to be able to write with her. Kelly Lovelace. Kelly's done a ton of songs with Carrie Underwood and Brad Paisley, and I'm so grateful that they would take a chance on me as a writer, and my job is to continue to grow as a writer so that I'm worthy of that time, because it's time. Taking time, so it's really important that you come ready and prepared, and hopefully you write something that's worthy of another meeting.
I'm pretty sure you did. So talk to us about your latest single.
Oh, this song! I'm completely obsessed.
It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful song. It
so
is.
Nice.
I'm so just in awe of it. I'm working with Matt McClure. Matt McClure did I Drive Your Truck for Lee Bryce, and he's just an incredible producer. He has an ear for songs, and he knows how to pull out of your voice those little
You got it.
eccentricities and those little moments that you might not hear because you're the one singing. And so he and I played him a couple songs in his studio, and he said, I have to play you the song. And I'm going, holy cow, like he wants to play me something? Like, what does it mean? So he put it on, and you guys, the first chord, the first lyric, sometimes I think I was born too late, came into the world in the wrong decade. I was in tears. I was done. Little arm hairs straight up, like I'm like, and I just knew that this was my song. And I said to Matt, whatever you have to do, go get the song, call the songwriters, like, what do we have to do? This song is a must. And it wasn't any big plan like this is going to be a hit, or this is going to be the #1 at radio, or I just said, this is my song, it has to get heard, the world has to hear the song. This song cannot go unnoticed. It's too special. And so when the songwriters and publishers said yes, it was just like the most glorious day, because I felt like it was, when they say you have to be prepared for luck, it was all those moments came to that moment. And this song is, I'm making music now that I can live and die by. And it's such a passion, it's such a gift, and it's our single, which is just completely amazing. So it's a very special song.
It's a great song.
Thank you. And it pays tribute to like the most glorious women of country music.
How can it not?
Oh, it's like such a cool thing. So I'm grateful to Rachel Proctor and Victoria Banks for letting me be the voice.
Yeah, it's incredible. Well, it's amazing. It's going to do well, I'm sure. It is. I love it. It hit me the first thing. I cried through half of it. So
there's just something
it's happy,
it.
But it's a happy cry. But it's good.
But there's some magic in that song, and I think that's what I love about country music. I love songs that a happy song will make you cry. A not so happy song makes you laugh. That's what's amazing about music, and country music is all about the stories. And sometimes I say, like, sometimes I'm as deep as a dog dish, other times a little deeper like the ocean. But you gotta have it all, because you gotta be able to just like turn up the radio and just cruise. And sometimes you gotta just get into it. Gosh. Well, I mean, I listen to everybody. I can't turn on country radio without like studying. I'm like, what chord is that? Like, what did she just? Like I love it all.
Yeah.
But like there's so many female artists that are coming up that are amazing. Mickey Guyton's incredible. Cam. When you've got like Maren Morris, My Church, I think that's a brilliant song. And and then obviously Miranda and Carrie are like keeping the fire lit for all of us coming up, which is incredible. But I like my Winona.
Yeah.
I like my Judge. I love Shania. Like she's just adorable and incredible. And I saw her recently.
Yeah.
She's just. I love entertainers. And as a performer, I love to entertain. I want you to come to a show and not want to leave, and feel like you got to completely escape. And that's what I love about going to concerts, where I can't, I don't even realize that 5 hours before the time has passed and you're just so in it. So it's a lot of fun.
So what's next? What's next for you?
Goodness, so after CMA Music Festival, we head out, and we've got some festival dates out west, which will be really fun. And then we head back out on radio tour. So we've been out for about 9 weeks, and we'll go out and do more, and then shows and shows and shows, and we're hoping to get onto a big tour this fall, which will be crazy. And
I think you will.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. Tell us, plug us where can we find you? Give us your website.
So my website is stephaniequayle.com. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Google, anywhere, YouTube, you name it.
Everywhere.
So please get with us on socials. It is available on iTunes and should be at a radio station near you guys.
I think so. So we'll put all that up on musicmixdaily.com as well.
Amazing.
So you'll find us.
Thank you. Love your faces.
We can't wait to see more of you.
Can't wait. I'm going to see you in Spokane.
You
We're gonna
will
have to
see
do
us
a show
in
there.
Spokane. Absolutely. We got some great spots
It's
in
like
Spokane.
my area.
Those
are my people.
Our neighbors.
That's right.
So, all right. Well, thank
Love
you
it.
so much. It was so great to meet you.
Thank you.
So much. I'm excited.
Thank you. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Love.
Yay.
Love. And citrus